What's going on YouTube? It's your buddy Will from the What's Up in the Sky 37 channel or www.whatsupinthesky.com. Come check me out online. You are looking at a high rise from one of the best satellites on Mars, courtesy of the Americans, of the American tax dollar, which was courtesy of the world, because we would not be who we are if we didn't have the world. Especially nowadays, the technology wouldn't be nowhere near what it is without everybody's input, and I must say that. Now, I'm going to be fast with this. I'm not just because I'm in a little bit of a hurry to get down to the beach house where I only have MiFi, so you might not see me to the end of the week, or you might see me more if I'm sitting there bored, so depending on the weather. The girlfriend and I are heading over there. Thank you, Aunt. Thank you, my aunt. She's awesome, letting us stay there whenever they're not down. And here we go. I got this from realitychange. He's an awesome guy. Check the link below. I'm going to give you the link to it, and I'm going to give you the link to his account. And here it is right here where I got it. Now, don't mess around with the actual well, you can get it if you want to look at it. The wallpaper is pretty neat. I got it in a couple of my videos, but if you want to get the good stuff, come down here, get the JPEG. If you don't have, see, these are big files. This is why I gotta be fast. The JP2 are huge. I downloaded the RGB color one, which is 231 megabytes, and I'm gonna show you here what it looks like. Now, this locks up sometimes, so I'm trying, I gotta be really touchy with the pad here, especially when I'm running this software with the video, but I want to show you where the anomalies are, and hopefully we can lighten it up a little bit and then go from there. So here's where we're going to be looking for the main anomalies. You're going to see the color. So what I thought was really interesting about this was the color changes down in here. See these like little spots of really sharp color? Well, let's go ahead and jump the exposure on this, and let's go take a look at some ruins, because does look to be ruins. See, he had sent this video up. It's on his account too if you want to check out what he had done with it. But when you get down into here with these pictures, and let me see if I can sharpen it up just a tad, and maybe fiddle with the contrast just a little bit, and you brighten it up, you begin to see some of it take shape, like the circle here that's up in the air, just random shapes. Where we at? There's a whole bunch. Oh, every time I do that with this, so I'm gonna slowly try and scroll through some of this picture real fast and see if you can't see them too. Let me start out here where I saw some of the main anomalies when I first saw his. He went to here with it, and you can really get in here and see some of them. See, we're really high up. We got a really stark resolution here. This is very good resolution. So when you want to look at it, you want to look at this as more the size. See how blurry it gets? That's with the JP2, which is the biggest one you can get. It still gets a little blurry. So we're still got great size here, but you're going to have to pick some of it out. Let's see. Now, where's the ones on the outside that I thought just were too cool? I do this. I should always, especially when I'm trying to make a fast video, I should always do this first. This area is pretty neat. It's kind of just like this little groove that's just out of nowhere. It's beautiful around it. And let's look at some of these colors here again. Just start back where there. That's where I started last time in my eyes, and just went from there. See how it changes? Like there's actually water down there. So tell me that doesn't look like water from the air. See how it changed? Just because the angle's different. I mean, if you're sitting over top of it with your, with your camera and you're taking pictures down, see that almost perfect circle there? Gosh, I can't. I wonder if I could auto level it. What would happen? I think he was using Photoshop or something to bring it out, or one of those programs he has on this. With the apples, that's just too cool to me right there. And these little pools, is this sitting pools of water, or this is dramatically different rock, a dramatically different look to it? So it's been something that looks to me is each one of these little spots just doesn't seem too random to me. This does look like something over Egypt before they find ruins. I mean, where he was looking for ruins, I think he had found some here. Now, let me see if I can't find that one thing, because I'm not giving you the best view or the best view of what he did. Now, go check out his video too while you're here. But a lot of his stuff, I think, also focused on these inner. See how stuff just looks to be perfectly cut out there. So I don't know. Up along this ridge, I'd love to see one of our rovers go to this area and check to see what this stuff looks like up close. See how the symmetry comes along here, and you can see the shadow of this right here. It's pretty interesting how it's got that. Look at these. This looks like it was. Oop, here we go. Well, we might be down. If that's the case, we'll give it a couple seconds. If not, we'll show you what we do here for the apple. We're just going to get rid of it. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and cancel it and go back up with it. Okay. And then let me get my Finder back up. Let me open it back up. I've also got it downloaded in the real high res stuff. There we go. And for some reason it'll take me right back to it. But see the structure lines around here we're looking at? Oh, where we go. Just very interesting, very crisp and clear when you get up this high. Let's see. And there's one place I wanted to show you and I don't see now. Of course I should have looked at this before I hit record. But why would I do something smart like that when I like doing stuff half-ass when it comes to videos, as always. Let's see. Where'd you go? This thing, it was like the perfect shaped blocks too. Where are you guys? They were just sitting there on top. Now I can't find it. Go figure. Anytime I want to find something when it comes to that, these pictures just get me so funny. Look, some of this interesting stuff here, how it comes across, and it's just, this looks to be some sort of civilization or something that was there at one time. But this what really interests me about most of this are these pools down here. What is that? Is that some sort of quartz? Is that some sort of water? You also have them right here. Is that water? And this is just, here we go, getting into some of the more symmetrical shapes as we come along down this ridge. Some more shaped rocks from the air. This looks to be a very big shaped area. And I just love how the surrounding area is just desert, you know, just kind of like that rocky outcrop. And you get these very cropped things. When you get up close on them, they do look a lot more symmetrical when you're back in the air. See, this is taken from the high rise, and the high rise has amazing resolution, but you know, you still can't get down into it. This looks to be some sort of something built there. There's something very interesting with that. To me, that looks very interesting. It looks very like almost like a spaceship is sitting upside down the wrong way in there. Which is very peculiar being next to that, which is interesting to me. You know, spaced out things here. 1, 2, 3 buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaced out. They look to be spaced. And that's what I was about the moon and Mars when I'm looking at these pictures. I look for that a lot. I look for stuff that looks like the same size crater or rock or whatever they call. And I look for that type of symmetry as well as just looking for the other, you know, just random stuff I can find. But for some reason that side seems to have more of those puddles or whatever that dark stuff is. It's very interesting. It's interesting how this stuff just leads up to here, comes across, and this is just a big huge channel, so I'd imagine that at the bottom of this would be water at some point, possibly. Very interesting looking area right here. I don't know. A lot of if we could blow the dust back from this, what would we see? See a lot of those different pools. It's very, that to me, these right here, what is that? Is that water? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. This is one, like I said, we'll get back to the curiosity river here soon. I do like these really close-up shots. I know. I do too. Here, look at this. Is very interesting symmetry here. See how it's almost shaped like a horseshoe? Almost. It almost goes all the way around on it. And I just wish I could find that one rock before I go. Where is it? This is cool too over here. I saw this part of it. It's almost like the fan. 1, 2, 3. Just pretty interesting rock formations, if anything, if it's not civilization, but to me it does look like ruins. Like stuff has just been cut. At one time this could have been totally gorgeous. Just looks like something happened on this planet. Everywhere we go with the rovers, it looks like something happened on this planet. I'd love to know what it was that hit or came along. I'm sure you guys have caught more than my eye has since I've gotten here. Like I said, I'm more worried about packing and getting over to the beach. But when I come down and look at this stuff here, you see how they darken. It's darkened from the shadows, but look at the symmetry and things. And then look at these here. Are these pools of water, or is this different machinery? See that perfect circle there? It looks like raised lift. I don't know, guys, and more of this. Now, I've seen water from Earth that that's either going to be water or that's going to be a different type of rock, something shinier. But to be just sitting only in the shadows is awfully weird. Just well, I guess not. If it was water, that wouldn't make it weird, because you would think that the water where the sun wasn't the brightest would be the place where water would sit. So, I don't know. Much love. What do you think? Let me know. Check out his video below, Reality Change. He's got a whole bunch up there now. Like I mean, he had just started not too long ago, and the wealth of information he's got up there is just too cool. Oh, I didn't come over here yet. That's I think where I found a couple things more. Wherever the water is, that dark area, it does seem to have a couple of those things protruding out. This is more of the. I thought this was just kind of cool how it was shaped in general. The whole area here does seem to have a very interesting texture to it and everything. Just out here, just kind of cool, like just a little outcropping. All right, guys, much love. Take it easy. Kept under 11 minutes. I'm gonna do some short ones. Probably what I'll end up doing is going back in these last couple videos and looking at some of the really good anomalies and pulling them out and putting them up. Like there's one that I keep thinking about is the one that looks like a dog about 4 or 5 videos back, and I need to go back and take that out and just look at that really well because it looks just like a dog statue. I mean, I can't get away from it when I think about, actual carved and artistic shapes. So I'm going to go back and do that probably this weekend since I don't have to upload a bunch. But take it easy. Much love. Peace. Have yourself a good weekend. TGIF.